Shut up. Whew. What's going on, Darksiders? Sorry I'm late. I had some graduation dance stuff I had to attend to for my daughter. Last minute change of plans. What's up, William? What's going on, bro? I just got home. I rushed in. I fed the puppy, went out, rushed, fed the dogs, and ran in here. I haven't even eaten dinner yet. So I'm going to chat with you guys, and then I'm going to make something to eat afterwards. Not like I'm going to lose any goddamn weight, right? But anyway, um, puppy's raring to go. He's getting big. He's doing good. Females are doing good. Relax, bro. I'll let you see him in a minute. I don't want to bring him out right this second. Got some shows coming up. Yeah, Rocco's getting big, man. Rocco's up there, man. Rocco's got to be almost 100 pounds, if not 100 pounds already. He's doing good. And he's lean. He's not even fat. I mean, the dog looks good. Brindle's popping. You know, and you know what? He's listening. Even though I'm not doing a lot of training with the dog right now, because I've been running around and shit. His recall and stuff is not bad for the little bit amount of time I spent with that dog. He's doing good. He won't go off the property. If I call, do a recall, he comes back to me. Hear this motherfucker back here? But he's doing good. So I'm going to put him in a show soon. Got that ICBR show in Alabama. I'm probably going to go to that. I'm mainly supposed to just take Vader, but there's some shows coming up where, I'll probably take 2 or 3 dogs, maybe. It's a little harder for me to show right now, so I don't have my van anymore. My plumbing van got hit, just so everybody knows. That's done. Plumbing van's done for. So I got to buy another van. And I'm not looking forward to that. But all the dogs are doing well. Stella's legs healing up good. I got her on clindamycin because she had run a little bit of fever at the vet when I had her checked out. So I'm thinking maybe it's a slight infection, even though the wound doesn't look dirty. Still pot. So I put her on that. And I was spraying Banix on the wounds. That Banix stuff you get from Tractor Supply is no joke. You put it on a cut, and like 3 days later, it's gone. I don't know what the hell that shit is, but it works. So, not yet, William. I had one guy, Justin White, hit me up and asked me about him, but I don't think it was actual purchase interest. He was just wondering how the dog was doing. Because look, you guys know how it is, man. When I do this shit, I keep it real. I show you everything. I don't hide nothing. When I got the dog was a train wreck. Because the guy that was breeding the dogs, two of my production he bred together, he didn't know what he was doing. The dogs weren't wormed. This dog was full of worms when I got him. So I've wormed him 3 times. 3. He's got his shots. I mean, he probably gained 4 pounds since he's been here. I mean, the puppy's heavy now, he's full of life. Here, I'll show you. Look at this. I mean, you can probably see the difference in him. Look at the difference. Look at the gut. Look how heavy he is. What's up, buddy? Look how thick he is now. Look at the thickness. Look at his neck and everything. Look how thick he is. What's up, Bubba? What's up, buddy? Vader's jealous. Okay, Vader. All right, Bubba. So this is what I'm talking about. Fucking jealous, man. This is the thing, man. You got to feed the dogs right, man. Look at Vader. Look at him. Look at this fucking size of this dog. You know, and he's not even 210 pounds anymore. I took weight off him. He's still huge. This boy's got the ants in his pants tonight, boy. Look at that boy. Where are you gonna find a puppy like that for $1,800 with a pedigree like he's got? Look at the chest. Watch this. Trying to hold him up. Vader, stop fucking with me. $1,800 out the door. Full rights. Dirt cheap. Get in there, boy. Come on, Vader, stop, man. Oh, these two, man, they're a workout. Relax, bro. This boy gets jealous, man. Yeah, you're jealous. All right. Okay. All right, come on, lay down. Slobbered on my shirt, shit. Where the hell Jack? Where'd Jax go? Get out of the way, man. Come here. Hold on a second. Let me put this dog back in the kennel, man. You know how them little puppies are, man. Them little puppies, they get in his shit, and in 2 seconds he'll be doing something else. Vader got me, man. He slobbered me. So anyway, that's what Jax looks like right now. I mean, everybody outside looks good too. It's just a matter of feeding the dogs properly. You know, I'm getting ready to fence this whole place in. Then they're going to be able to get proper exercise. You know, because it's a pretty big lot. It's a double lot, so they have plenty of room to run around. I can't let them all run together because, you know, the two fought before. That's one thing I was going to talk to you guys about. Like when you have two dogs that get in a fight, and it's a pretty legitimate fight. Psychologically, a lot of times that doesn't go away in a dog. It makes it hard for you. You got to, having them around other dogs sometimes. So if they got their ass kicked, they figure, well, if I don't fight, I'm not gonna be okay. But anyway, there's a lot of shows coming up. I'm not going to them all. There's one in Alabama, which is an ICBR show that I'm going to. I might go to a couple of VRC Global shows. I'm not sure yet. I've been talking to Kev Green about getting the Warbles in there, and he says he's working on it, and he said he was gonna call me, and he didn't call me, so he's busy. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm trying to work it out with him because I'm trying to make a schedule which shows I'm going to go to, and if I'm not going to go, if I can't put my dog in, I'm not going to drive that far. It'd be different if it's right around the corner. I could just go show up and hang out. But if it's 4 or 5 hours away, if I can't get the show, I'm not going. So I'm working on that with him, and then I'm looking for a shuttle bus for long term, for showing the dogs. The one I was looking at got sold. I was pissed because I was getting ready to buy it, and then he sold it right out from under me. like right before I went to go get it. So I got to keep looking for one of them. And now on top of that, I got to buy a new plumbing van because the plumbing van got hit. So that's totaled. So, it's just one thing after another. Also, FYI, I got another building coming for the Whelping building. 10 by 20. And it's got a workbench already built in it. It's got four rows of wooden shelves built on the other side of it. They go all the way up to the ceiling. It's got a loft for storage, so I can put a lot of storage up there, so I don't have to have it on the bottom floor, so I can keep that open for the whelping boxes and shit. And then the workbench is going to be where the lab is. It's going to be like the microscope, progesterone machine, ultrasound, all your AI shit, all that stuff. All the stuff to get the breedings done. So I got to start doing this shit myself because, Chad Adams helps me out. He does a good job, but he's an hour and a half away from me, and it's rough for me to get there all the time, So it's time to take the bull by the horns and figure this shit out on my own. So the building's the same color as that building, so it'll match. It's got electric in it with a pigtail harness, so I can run extension cord from here right to the building and power the building. So I'm not going to have nothing heavy in there, an air conditioner, microscope with a TV monitor, shit like that, like little shit. It's not going to be new. It's not going to run a 220 to it, you know what I mean? So I'm going to have that here probably in a week or so. The old shed, that rusted one you see in the videos, is getting torn down. That's getting torn down. And all the tools that are in there are going to get organized into one end of the new building. And that's where my plumbing tools will stay in my plumbing stuff. And then the rest of it will be all for the dogs. So, and then I'm going to, and then all the trophies that are in here in the RV, that four tiers of shelves, I'm probably going to put all my trophies on there, all my ribbons up on a board, and get them all displayed and have a place to put them. So it doesn't clutter up in here, So, got a lot of things going on. I'm also going to be starting, probably going to be starting another business as well. Also plumbing, but not a different kind of plumbing. So I start that up. It's going to be for more like quicker stuff, like drains and small shit. Like for people to kind of like a Roto-Rooter type of thing, but it's not going to be called Roto-Rooter, of course. Because what I have now is more like real heavy, big jobs, and I'm not getting the small stuff that I want to get, So I'm gonna incorporate that into something else and with a different name, and run both of them. Do it that way. And let's see what else. As far as me showing, if I show anymore, which I've only shown once since that stuff with the GCR happened, at that last GCR show, I'm not going to the GCR Nationals. I do not show in the GCR anymore. Just letting you know, I do not show there at all. I am not affiliated with them in any way, shape, or form anymore. None. That bridge has been burned. There's even certain judges I won't show under anymore because I know it's bullshit. And I'm not gonna put names out there and start a bunch of shit because I'm not that kind of guy. I ain't got time for that shit. I'm just doing what I gotta do for me. You want to play the game, I'm gonna play the game. So If I show, it'll either be in ICBR, BRC Global, or USBR. Concentrating mainly on USBR because I went with them first. They've never done me wrong, so uh, you know I'm gonna stick with them primarily to champ my dogs out USBR first. Then I'll probably try and champ them out in ICBR. Um, Also, like I said, last Saturday, Vader took Best in Show at the USBR show I went to in North Carolina. First Best in Show, he's got multiple Best in Show reserves, but he's never had number one Best in Show for the whole show. So that was an achievement for me, even though it wasn't a real big show. It was still an achievement. Because I mean, I had Mark and Tamara Wagner in there with me in the ring for Best in Show. And their dogs are fantastic. So, I guess I got lucky because maybe their dog wasn't on point like they usually are. I know Vader was on point. He was stacking good and all that. So, you know, so some little bit of redemption for like the shit show that happened, at the last GCR show. You know what I mean? And that's about it. I mean, only got one person in here. I got no likes. Now I got 3 people in here. 3 people, no likes. Yeah, Karma is looking really good, man. Karma, I'm telling you, William, Karma got big, man. She already said she popped. Like, she got taller. She got wider. She just all of a sudden, like, boop, like, just got big as hell. I mean, she, in the last 3, 4 months, she's really popped. I mean, she looks like a different dog. The only reason I don't like taking her in the ring, William, to be honest with you, is she's not going to bite nobody, but she gets those funny days. Like, I could take her to a show. Oh, God, I could take her to a show, right? Stack her. And depending on, I guess, on the atmosphere of the show or how loud the music is, she'll be chill and she'll just do her thing. Then there's shows I'll take her to. They go to, like, check her backside and stuff, and she sits down and acts stupid. I don't know what's going on with her. Like, it's only some shows. It's not every show. And I've been socializing her and Rocco a lot more, taking them to, like, Lowe's and Home Depot and taking them around people a lot more, But I don't know what it is with her. She has some good days and bad days. You know what I mean? But she looks fantastic. She looks really good, man. I'm going to try and get her in a ring a few times before I breed her. You know what I mean? Well, you know what? One thing is, if I have both of those at the show, William, when I have both dogs at the show, they're always competing against each other. And then when she sees Vader, she acts stupid. I need her in a ring by herself with like another Borbal that she don't know. Because that's what's killing it. Because if he's in front of her, she's trying to run and catch up to him. And then if he's behind her, she's turning around looking back at him. So I'm screwed either way. You know what I mean? She don't need to be in a ring when he's in the ring. Bottom line. And I'm tired of doing that shit like where I got to put... I'm sorry, I'm tired. Where I got to put 2 of my own dogs in to get points. To me, that's like cheating. That's like, all you're doing is you're like beating yourself. That's stupid. I want to show against other Borbals that I don't know. And if the dog, and here, because other people are going to say, I say I want that, but I don't want. No, I do want that. But the dog's got to be better than my dog. Don't put a fucking dog in front of me that's fucking feet are like this, right? And fucking one ear going this way and all that shit, right? One eye going this way, fucking looking all stupid. Don't do that. And then put the dog at best of breed. That's bullshit. And I'll fucking say it. And I don't give a fuck who likes it. It's bullshit. Dog, like, There's no perfect dog. My dog's not perfect. It's like when they were saying, "Oh, everybody started bitching about my dog's stiff leg." My dog ain't got stiff legs. He got he lacks Turner stifle, but he still has Turner stifle. It's not that bad. I've seen fucking dogs that I went up against in the ring with him that you could draw a straight line from the hip joint to the fucking foot. There is no stifle. It was straight. I mean, fucking straight as an arrow. You could draw a line. That's terrible. That dog should never been in the ring. Goddamn top line jacked up like a 71 Camaro, man. Looked like a ski slope. Why even bring that shit in the ring? If that was my dog, I would sell it. I wouldn't even, or I'd keep it as a pet if it, but I would never put it in the ring. That's one thing about me. If I got something that I think ain't good enough, it's not going in the ring. I won't embarrass myself. I won't put myself through that shit. What's up, Joseph? Why should I put myself through that if the dog don't handle right, or if the dog's a train wreck physically? Why would I want to put that in the ring? And like the dog that beat him last time, that dog's not a train wreck, but that dog has some faults. And he has more faults than this dog. So that's the only gripe I had about it. Period. The dog was east-west in the front. The dog had long toes, and he broke behind the withers. He broke, and he rose up, and he roached a little bit. Other than that, the dog looked okay. The dog was fine. But if I got one fault on this dog versus 3 on the other dog, who do you think's supposed to win? I mean, common sense-wise, anyway. I mean, that's all water under the bridge. But I'm just saying, like, if you got a dog that's smoking and he smokes Vader, I'm cool with it. I'm like, do your thing. You know? Because there's dogs out there that will fucking smoke him. You know? Like, I'm going to that Boar Bull Expo, and I'm going to get my ass handed to me, probably. I'm telling you, I'm probably ain't going to place. Because, number one, it's political. Like everything else, right? The Sam's people don't like the knobber people too much. And I heard all this bullshit. So I might go there and get my ass handed to me. You know what I mean? But I'm mainly going to get my dog appraised. I'm not even worried about the show. I'm just trying to get the appraisal done. He's got his knobber appraisal at 85%. So I want to get the SABs done. The SABs might be a little lower because SABs usually even harder on dogs. But we'll see. You know? That's the main reason I'm going. Is just get the SABs appraisal. Because a lot of people want both appraisals. You know? People that want to use them for stud want both appraisals, so that's why I'm doing it. But pretty soon I'll be going to Alabama for that show. I'm going to go down there and hang out with another Boar Bull breeder. I don't even care if I even enter the show. I'm not really going down there to enter the show. I'm going down there to just represent the breed. She has a booth there. We're going to hang out. She wants to see the dog in person because she might use the dog as a stud later on. So, dog, it's just like it's a day out, man. It's a day out. Eat some food, chill out, talk to some people, network. I don't even care if I enter the show, to be honest with you. I really don't care. I know what I got. You know what I'm saying? I know how good my dog is and how good he isn't. You know, I'm not kennel blind. I can see the good and the bad in my dog. I don't need nobody to tell me. You know? I've been doing this shit for a long time, and I know dogs. I know retrievers, pointers, beagles, pit bulls. I've had them all. Rottweilers. I've had wolf hybrids. Okay? 98% wolf. Mother was a full-bred timber wolf. Father was like 96%. Okay? So I've been around canines since I was 10 years old. I know what's going on. I don't know everything, but I know what's going on. Like, I have knowledge. You know what I mean? And like when I talk to you guys and I tell you guys, or you guys ask me questions and I give you an answer, I try to make sure it's the right answer. And if it's not the right answer, I'll go find the right answer and then I will give it to you. You know what I mean? I know they got the GCR Nationals. They took Vader off the banner for that because I told them to take him off. Now they got the brown dog to beat him on there. So I guess that's the new ambassador for that breed, for that registry, which is fine. I'm cool with it. I'm not worried about it no more. But I'm not going to any of them shows anymore. So And it sucks too because it's right here in Concord, North Carolina. So I could go, but I'm not going. I'm just not vibing with them anymore. You know, all of a sudden my dog, it's like, how do you win? How do you win like 100 points, right? In a registry, right? And then all of a sudden your dog's a piece of shit. Well, how the fuck did I get all those other points? Dog couldn't have, the dog gets better with time because it's growing and maturing. It's not going to get worse. So make that make sense, you know? But it's all good, man. You know what? Goes around, comes fuck around. For shows around here, there's some fun shows coming up too. I'm going to do some fun shows. Basically, no registry shows is what I'm talking about. Um, and I'm going to be doing those as well. I think there's one in Louisiana. There's one in Virginia. There's a few, but we'll see. I'm trying to be not drive all over and get burn myself out. I'm trying to be more strategic of where I go. You know. William's asking me how are two female XLs doing. They're doing good. They look great. They look great. Stella's healing up really good, and yeah, her legs are healing up really good. And the other one, she's all healed up. She just had a little bit of a limp, so I'm gonna have her leg checked out. She's going to the vet probably the next day or two. I just been busy running around. I haven't had time to do it. I'll get her to the vet, get her all checked out, make sure all her shots are right, and then I'm getting ready to worm everybody outside too. Worm the puppy, but I'm gonna worm the kennel. Everybody's gonna get. I worm my dogs once a month. You know what I mean? So get everybody straightened out. And the kennel seems to be holding up pretty good, except Rocco's chewing the 2x4s all to hell, and the trim and shit. Brand new kennel, man. These dogs already chewed the posts. They're chewing everything, man. For the 4x4 posts, I'm gonna make diamond plated corner guards. And I'm gonna tap them in and just screw them right to the post. That way they can't do that no more. Do it in diamond plate aluminum. And let's see what else. August or September, Karma will be coming in the heat. I will be breeding Karma to Vader. She will get pregnant because trust me, I'm gonna fill her up. So I'm gonna do all the necessary stuff, and I'm gonna show you guys how you get this done. Because breeding warbles is hard, but it's not that hard. You just got to be on point. So get her pregnant, and then I did another breeding a couple weeks back. A couple more weeks, we'll see what's going on with that. See how that breeding goes, and then that's not my bitch though. It's somebody else's bitch. They're paying for a stud fee. So got 3 people in here, 1 like. People don't want like. Must be people just doing surveillance work. People come in, pop out. But yeah, it was late tonight. Because I had to. My daughter was supposed to go to a dance tonight. I got 2 likes. It only says 1 on the screen here. Oh, there's Linda. Linda's looking. Peekaboo, honey. Love you. So that's why I was late. I was just trying to get her to her dance, get that done. I know Danny Cervantes, he's out there Cinco de Mayo. He's out there in Cali. So shout out to Danny. Hopefully he's having a good time out there. You know, his first time out to Cali, so I wish all the best for him, man. I want Danny to be the next June Williams, man. Let him do his thing. You know what I mean? September 6th, Beast of the East show. That's Danny's show. That'll be up there in York, PA, York Expo Center. I'll be there, and I got some Warbles coming up there, so I'm gonna have some competition up there. We might not take best of show this year. We'll see what happens because we got. You know, remember, you got Garden State Warbles coming. You know, and Benny's full grown now, so he's not 1 year old no more. So if he gets the dog to stack right, he could be some competition. You got Monster King probably going to show up. I don't know who else is going to show up, but I know Monster King, Garden State, and me will probably be there. Possibly Tri-State might show up. You know, I don't know if he'll show up or not. But. So there'll be some people out there for the Warbles. I got a suite there. I got a double booth. Hopefully by then I have already have the mock-up done for the dark side tent set up and all. I just got to pay for it, and they're gonna send it out to me. So and because I got a big one, I got a 10 by 20. I didn't get a 10 by 10. So the reason I did that is because these cages for these Warbles are 54 inches cages. So you know, you put them across the 10, you ain't got no room. If you put 3 of them in there, you ain't got no room behind the table at all. None. So, but I got that all mocked up through the company I'm going to use, and they're ready to go. I just got to pay them, and I got the flags, I got the fucking backdrop, I got the table cover, I got all that stuff. Then I got to order some more merch. I got to order shirts and hoodies. Well, hoodies for the winter time. You know, and then I get the sweatpants with dark side down the leg, so I got to order that. William Chi, I sent him his little care package there, what I had left, and then I sent Daniel Miranda, aka Reaper. He's a bully breeder. He's got a show coming up in Rhode Island. Battle of the States. And I think it's a GCR sanctioned show, so I won't be going to it. But, you know, I might represent, help him out, sponsor something or something, do something like that. I mean, just show love as far as the show. And he probably doesn't watch this channel, but I sent him a couple T-shirts and shit. There are certain people I send stuff to, people I've known, you know, for a while, and people that requested stuff. I don't just send it out to everybody. So if you got anything free from me, you're doing good. Usually you get paid for it. What else? I'm trying to think what else I got to tell you. Like I said, I'm looking for a shuttle bus. I found a few. Actually, I found a place that has two shuttle buses, and they finance. So I'm gonna go look. I might buy a little bit better one because, like, the ones I'm finding for $3-4 grand, they need quite a bit of work sometimes, and I just don't want to get into a mess. So if I could buy something that is turnkey, I'd rather just do that, and then then I could put my logo on the side of it or whatever. You know, I got a price the other day for wrapping a van, just a regular cargo van. Do you know how much it is for a full wrap on a car, just on a cargo van? They told me $14,000. Who the fuck's going to pay $14,000 to put that plastic shit on it. 14, not 4, 14. I was like, holy shit. I'm like, I was like, nope, that won't be happening with me, Captain. Shit, for that kind of money, I could buy my own. I could buy my own paint this shit myself. You know, I mean that 14 grand, that's crazy, man. I could see maybe 4,000 for a full wrap, but not 14, bro. That's crazy. That don't make sense. I mean, that's just like killing a bitch, man. That's like you you ain't never gonna get the return on investment on that, as far as I'm concerned. You know, so that must be why I see other company got the like the do-it-yourself wraps where they just make the wrap for you and you put it on. Because I guess because the prices are getting so crazy, people don't even want to get it done. You know, but yeah, like I said, the next show, I'm probably the closest show I'm going to will be the show in Alabama, and that and the Borbal Expo will be my next two shows probably. And I got to pay. That's another thing. I got to pay for the Borbal Expo. I got to get. Just got to pay in advance, so I got to pay for all my shit, for my appraisals and all that crap. Get that into them. I know Garden State's going out there. I don't know who. I mean Taylor from Pacific Coast will be out there. That's the one I got the red female from. You know, there'll be a few people I know out there, and that's good because they get to see the dog in person. You know, I'm not gonna because she's on the West Coast, so I like people to get to put hands on Vader. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to talk a bunch of shit and then you get there and the dog's all fat, looking stupid. I want you to come put hands on him, feel the muscle on his rear, feel his shoulders, because the dog ain't fat. He's not out of shape like you might think he is. He's not. I mean, he's not super ripped either. He's ripped. Like, he's ripped to a certain degree, but he's not, I haven't been really working his dog hard, you know. I ain't been having him dragging like 50-pound plates around or nothing with weight pull harness. I might start, you know, take him to the park and do something like that eventually. If I can find a harness that fits him. But I mean, I'll never do like legitimate weight pulling with him. That's not my thing. I'm not really into that. Dana Conklin is really into that, and she's doing a good job with that over at the GCR. But I mean, I just get no excitement out of it. I don't want to blow my dog's ACL out or have something happen to my dog. To me, it ain't worth it. You know what I mean? So I show confirmation. That's what I show. But that's about it, man. There's nothing really else. You guys ain't got any questions? Anybody got any litters or anything that coming up they want to advertise? Feel free to put it up there. You know me, I'm not a hater. Put whatever you want up there. It doesn't bother me any. But I'm going to get myself something to eat because I'm tired, hungry, and that's about it. I really don't have much else to tell you. I've told you about everything that's going on. So, but I'll see you guys next Friday. I'll probably put posts out for what shows. Keep an eye out on IG. That's here. Let me do that real quick. For whoever's on here doesn't know my IG, it's Darkside Kennels, SC for South Carolina, 68. Okay. Now, when you pull up, because you start typing in Darkside Kennels on IG, two of them come up. One is Darkside Kennels SC without the 68 on it. Don't go to that one. That's the guy that scammed me, locked me out, he hacked me, and then he tried to sell it back to me. I told him to go stick up his ass. So the one with the 68 on the end is the proper one. The Alabama show, I think, is June. I think it's June 7th. I got to look, William. I can't remember. I think it's June 7th. There's so many shows going on, it's hard to keep track of this shit. That's why what I do, the only way I can keep track of this, William, I screenshot the flyers on my phone and I just go through them. And that way I know what date, and then I pick which ones I'm going to go to, and the ones I'm not going to go to, I just get rid of. But it's coming up. Within the next 30 days, I know that. But that's about it, guys. So y'all have a good night, and hope everybody's doing good. Hope your dogs are doing good, and I'll talk to you next Friday. And hopefully I won't be late because I won't have nothing going on. I'll talk to you all next Friday. All right, peace.